In this video, I will use Simon Sinek's Golden Circle to find my why. I am Talha, a visionary brand designer for visionary entrepreneurs. Recently, one of my friends asked me, "You love writing songs, you love singing, you love anime, but why you choose to become a brand designer?" And I was silent because I had no answer. And I really hate that. I really want to know my why. Actually, I know my why, but I am unable to articulate that because it's hidden inside me. And today, you and me together, we will figure out that why I do what I do beside making money. I believe most of you guys are familiar with Simon Sinek, the author of the book Start With Why. In his book, he claims he codified why some organizations and individuals are more successful than others. For example, why Samuel Langley, who had millions of dollars, more skillful team, and more resources than Wright brothers, was unable to discover the flying machine first. But on the other hand, Wright brothers, we all know, they were the first person who discovered the flying machine. Simon Sinek says it's all about the why you do what you do beside making money. Langley wants to be famous. He wants prestige. That was his why. But the Wright brothers really believe if they figure out the flying machine, they can change the world. You can see they had same goal but different results because different why. And the moment Langley discovered he's not the first person to discover flying machine, he quit. As Friedrich Nietzsche says, he who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow. So that's why I know to know my why I'm a brand designer beside making money. In his book, Simon Sinek introduced the Golden Circle. It represents the human brain. It is made of 3 concentric circles. The outermost circle represents the neocortex, the Homo sapien brain, which is responsible for processing language, conscious and rational thoughts. On the other hand, the inner circle represents the limbic system of our human brain, which is responsible for emotions and thoughts, and it doesn't have capacity for language. Simon Sinek noticed a pattern, which is all successful peoples and organizations who are able to inspire others and are more successful communicate inside out, unlike others who communicate outside in. What is this inside? It's confusing? Don't worry. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's find my why. Okay, step 1. What you do. Okay, I will draw a golden circle on paper or in a software and write what I do in the outermost circle. What means the product or services that I have to offer others. I offer brand strategy, brand identity, visual identity, personal branding, startup branding, and logo design. These are my services. Step 2. How I do what I do means the process or my value proposition, aka emotional benefit, or my core values, the way I do what I do that makes me different. So how I do what I do? I facilitate self-discovery process for personal branding, and I help startups to stand out through radical positioning. I use design thinking approach, and my solutions are scalable and user-centric. Okay, now we know what we do, and we also know how we do what we do. It's time to figure out why we do what we do. It's simple yet difficult. To discover my why, I have to follow a certain process. Let me share with you. The process is following. Step 1, gather story. I need to think about my stories, the stories of my past that shape me who I am. Because why is hidden in the past, and I have to time travel back to the past, to my childhood or my adulthood, and I need to remember the moment, the incidents or the events that make me feel proud or that make me feel sad, or I have to think about the contribution that I have made to someone's life, or I need to remember the experiences that I have experienced that I don't want others to experience. Here are some prompts that will help you and me to think about that. What contributions that I have made to someone's life that make me feel proud when I remember? What are some bad experiences that I have in my childhood or teenage that I really don't want others to have? Or what are some problems that I have seen around me and I've experienced, and I really don't want others to have those problems, and I really want to solve that problems, and I really want to do something about these problems. After some thinking, I am able to write and remember two stories from my past that I'm gonna share with you guys. I really don't want to share because that's really personal, but it's okay. The first story is, I really feel proud when I help one of my friend in his dating and dressing life. Like, I'm not a kind of relationship guru, but I really support him when he was down in his relationship, and I feel really good when I help one of my friend in pursuing his passion. My friend really want to become a cricketer, but parents were against it, so I really help him by motivating him. I really feel proud when nobody was with him. I was with him. Second story, I remember my father was really oppressing. He beat me down oftenly because he don't want me to go outside to play with my friends, and I hate that. I don't want anyone to experience that. He was so overly protected. Third one is interesting. As a family, we hate job. My grandfather, uncle, father never did a 9 to 5 job. Maybe they did sometimes temporarily, but they hate that. And because of that, they all try small businesses, but they fail because they lack education. So we have experienced really good and bad time. Our life was like roller coaster, sometimes good days, sometimes bad. So I really want to become successful in entrepreneurship, and I also want to help others become successful, and of course I really want education. Fourth story is, when I was child, I discovered I am able to draw and design things effortlessly, and when I was teenager, I discovered I am able to write songs in Urdu effortlessly, and so that's why I discovered I will become a singer, a rapper. But my parents are against it. They don't want me to become a singer. Especially my mother. She want me to do a 9 to 5 job because she had bad experiences with my father's entrepreneurial ventures. So she want me to do a secure job, but I hate that. I don't want to do a 9 to 5 job. I really want to do things I want to do, the things I love. I really want to pursue my passion. Okay, these were my stories that I've shared with you. I really don't want to share, but it's okay. I really want to build a family on YouTube, and if you can relate with me, you can join this family by knocking the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon. Now I have gathered my story. It's time for the next step, which is analyze and find patterns and themes. Now I need to analyze these stories and try to notice the common themes and patterns and the interesting things that are loud and clear in this story. What I've noticed in my first story is, I really feel joy when I help others who want to pursue their passion, and I feel joy because I want to pursue my passion. So I really want to do the things that I love. So I also want to support others to pursue their passion. In second story, it's clear I was seeking freedom. I am seeking freedom because I really want to do the things I love. In the third story, you can see I have burning desire to become a successful entrepreneur because of my family history. They were not successful entrepreneurs because they lack education, but I have education, so I really want to become a successful entrepreneur, and I really want to help others to become successful entrepreneurs. I don't want anyone to experience bad time in their ventures. So in the next step, what I will do is I will try to write a purpose statement and try to articulate my why. Simon Sinek suggests this format in his book, which is do contribution so that impact, which means I need to think about the contribution that I want to make in others' life, and I also need to think about the impact. So what contributions I want to make in others' life as a brand designer that will give me joy. By analyzing stories, the contribution that I can make in people's life is really simple and clear. I really want to inspire people to pursue their passion, and I really want to help them to become a successful entrepreneur and don't become a job seeker like everyone else. I really want them to become a successful entrepreneur. And the second part, I need to think about the impact of my contribution. What will be the impact of my contribution? So the impact is they can live a more meaningful and fulfilling life, and they will be able to become a visionary entrepreneur. They will discover the undiscovered, which will change the destiny of humanity, because worlds really need more visionary entrepreneurs. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, they are good, they can't solve all the problems, and we have a lot of problems, so we need more entrepreneurs. Okay, next step is to refine the purpose statement to make it better and concise. Try to articulate your purpose in few words. So my purpose is, my why is why I'm a brand designer beside making money, because my purpose is to inspire job seekers to pursue their passion and empower them to become a visionary entrepreneur so that they can change the destiny of humanity. So this is my why, my reason of being, because I believe we really need more Steve Jobs, more Mark Zuckerbergs, more Bill Gates, more Elon Musk, because there are many problems that they can't solve, but I believe you can solve. You are same like them, and you can become a visionary entrepreneur. Anyone can. But to become visionary entrepreneur, you need clarity and confidence to inspire, lead, and disrupt the status quo. I hope this video will be helpful for those who want to discover their why. I will meet you in the next video with some other ways to discover your why. So, peace.